This is Supa-Fix. I have recently been sent this to review. Inside of this kit there are 2 bottles of super glue and also 2 bottles of filler. Things often get broken, and in emergency situations, if you've got a kit like this at hand, you can often repair a lot of equipment without actually leaving your home. It's not an expensive kit. I have looked online and you can pick these up for about roughly £10. So they are not at all expensive, and I am sure this kit will be very handy. We're now going to test this out on a couple of different things. We'll just take a look inside the kit. So we'll open that up, and in there we've got a dispensing nozzle and a pin, 2 tubes of the adhesive, and also 2 tubes of the filling powder. The filling powder comes in both black and grey. Before you use anything like this, it's always a good idea to put some disposable gloves on that will protect your hands, and also some safety glasses. I'm now going to take the pin and I'm going to puncture an hole in the adhesive. We've now got an hole in there, and that should come out of there very easily. The adhesive in here is an high quality grade of super glue. So to test this out, I've actually got 2 pieces of tube here, and these are compressed air lines. So what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and glue the 2 pieces of pipe together. So to do that, I've used a red and a yellow so that you can actually see the difference. So I'm now going to apply some super glue around the yellow piece, and I'm going to hold the red piece on there until it is set fully. It only takes about 7 seconds to harden apparently. And already, after just a few seconds, you can see that that is stuck firmly. I don't recommend that you use this method for joining your compressed air pipes. I've only done this for demonstration, but you can quite clearly see that we now have this working correctly. And you can hear some leaking air, but that's actually when it's in the up position from one of the connections at the back. It's not actually from there. Now the air is going through that and it's pushing down on the cylinder, and you can hear that there's absolutely no air escaping at all from that. So it has actually glued that together extremely well, and there's also an 100 plus PSI going through that tube right now. So the super glue does seem extremely good quality. For the second test, we've got this broken instrument, which is a druck. These are used widely in industry for calibrating valves, etc. And you can see this particular knob on this druck is actually broken off. So I'm actually going to try and stick it back in that position, then I'm going to fill this part using some of the adhesive. So I'm going to start off by putting some of the adhesive in. Now I'm going to put some of the special filler in there, and this is actually the grey colour. So I'm just going to squirt a bit of that in there. And I'm just going to put some of the adhesive on top of that. And then I'm just going to repeat the process. And although we've got a large gap at each side, we can actually use it for gap filling. If we apply the adhesive first, it makes the area sticky. We can then apply the actual powder, and that actually sticks to the adhesive. So we are managing to actually fill the gaps on this, which I didn't think we would be able to do. If you take a look at the repair that we did to the druck, you can see that we have a very good repair there. We can now use that knob, absolutely no problem at all. And that is really firmly fixed back into the druck. So for repair jobs like that, this is absolutely fantastic. It does a superb job. And the beauty of it is you can file it down, you can sand it and you can paint it. So that's the Supa-Fix kit. I think you'll agree that it's quite handy for doing quite a lot of repair jobs.